So then let's see. Ooh, yes, 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 nice. Double TC start. It had to be there sooner or later because the Mega Random map pack does have some starts, some decent amount of starts with double TC. So, oh man, I'm getting so excited. Let's see. We have, where is my overlay? No, that's not my overlay. There you have it. Japanese mirror fight, nice. Loom being already done. Yes, sure. It's hard to get your villager production going when you have 2 town centers. So it's fairly convenient to do a loom right away. It will also make your boilers slightly easier or safer. Well then, looking at the map of Emin, let's see. Forward stone, not like way forward, look at this, all the way up here. But still, man, oh, look at these resources. Plenty of gold and stone in the back. Also, nice amount of deer. And I think 2 boar on each town center, so these guys will be going in no time. On the other town center, it's slightly worse. These gold piles here and stone piles in the front. So maybe Emin is going, not going to take any stone or gold from this pile, and he might decide to replace all his villagers to this side on the back. Well then, let's see. For Xiao Ke we have, oh nice, he has 2 boar on this town center are in the back, nice. Just like his stone, and well, his gold is, yeah, it's forward. Just like this stone, and this gold kinda in between. So, fairly decent, but this man, oh, look at this gold pile. It's not really nice. Again, so bad on this hill. It's a very steep hill. And well, his other resources, this deer patch, nice in the back, and he could even mill his berries and his deer at the same time. So that's definitely a nice bonus. Well, looking at the woodlines though, I'm not really sure. This might be an okay-ish woodline. I'm not sure if a lumber camp here can be placed. Yes, it can. And on this side, let's see. Oh, this woodline is way better, I would say. Nicely on the back. For Emin, well, it's kind of the same. This woodline, it's kind of far away from the town center, but not really bad. And yeah, for the other town center, also nicely in the back as well. I think these guys are going for a fast castle. It's with such a high population, it's only the most sensible thing to do. But with 2 town centers, it is pretty hard. Even though you have 2 boar on both town centers, it still will be hard to keep villager production up and go up to the castle age. You definitely have to be careful not spending too much time in the dark age. It's so easy to keep on making villagers until, before you know it, you have already 50 villagers up. It will make your economy like super strong, but your army is going to suffer from it. Having 2 scouts on, or like 2 scouts in total, it's also fun to do something of a scout rush. Since you already have 2, you definitely can do some damage with it if you plan your attacks correctly. And some idle time also possible with 2 knights. Scouts. Xiao Ke here going for exactly that. Lucky for Emin, he is keeping his scouts close, so no chances for Xiao Ke to charge just yet. He will lose his scouts if he does. And Emin now running behind him. So yeah, he's giving Xiao Ke no chance, and Xiao Ke better be careful to charge here, since Emin has some villagers nearby. Alright, Emin up to feudal. Let's see, 42 villagers. Yes, that's definitely a nice amount of villagers. Xiao Ke going up with a little more. 40 villagers, of course, 2 scouts. Yeah, look at this. Nice. Oh, Emin is going for the forwards gold. Interesting. I'm not sure why he would do the trouble. And taking Boar with only 3 villagers. That's kind of weird, actually. Wow. Okay, Xiaoke taking the safe route, putting up a barracks up front and some walls, so he is going to prevent anything coming in from this side. And well, I'm not sure, this does seem like a wall, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it is a sensible thing to do, to wall up, because fighting 2 fights at the same time, it's so crazy to do. It's very hard. And there you go, stable coming up, as these guys are almost up to castle age. Or at least Emin is, yeah. Xiaoke also. And the only thing they miss is the buildings. Going for feudal wars in this kind of map, it's very tricky, as your opponent is probably going past castle anyway. And you know, in the feudal it's not really possible to attack on 2 sides at the same time, so if you were to attack on one side, your opponent can keep on making villagers on the other side, take some food, and he will be going up to castle anyway. So that's why you usually don't really see an awful lot happening in the feudal age, except for maybe some scout rush. Alright, let's see, double stable, okay. Okay, nice little micro right there. Not letting these villagers take this deer, that would be kind of silly, of course. And, well, what are they going to do? Let's see. I think knights. Fortune, yes. All the good stuff you need for a nice night rush, but I'm very eager to see how these players are going to pull this off. It will be absolutely crazy fighting on 2 fighting, well, basically 4 fights if you're in bad luck. Alright. Ooh. Nice fight. I was afraid Xiaoke would lose both his scouts, but it looked like he did a nice micro, trading 1 for 1. And okay, monastery coming up. I'm not sure though if that's going to be to pick up relics, there are some in this map, or to defend from a potential night rush coming in. Okay, Emin here being almost completely walled, but is he going to be in time? Yes, he is. He is going to fast wall all of this and patching things up on this side as well. So these knights, oh, they are in. They are in. Emin not repairing his wall as he brings in his own knights. So let's see. Yeah, Xiaoke better start running already. As he brings in more knights, let's take a look at the upgrades. They are absolutely the same, so in that regard Xiaoke is better off. He has the numbers. And he will keep up scout knight production even. He won't really have a problem doing that with 2 TCs. This TC over here, you know, you could easily do a free boom. Since you already have 2 TCs, you really don't have to put up a 3rd one that quick. But you could definitely be doing that, doing some damage with the one side, squeezing out some knights, while on the other side you're just going for a full boom. And that's exactly what Xiaoke is doing. Let's see, what is Emin going to do? Yes, he is going to put up a town center of his own as well. But man, these palisade walls so flimsy. I'm not sure why. If you know, if Emin walled anyway, so why not put up a stone wall? Oh man, I'll get my in-game sounds just a little bit softer. I think they are still kind of loud. This must be better. Okay, Shao Kahn going for pikemen. I'm not sure. Can Japanese make camels? Let's see. No, they can't. They don't even have bloodlines. Okay, so... Well, of course, it is a mirror match, so in that regard it doesn't really matter. But your knights surely will die a lot easier. And there you go, monk down. Oh, what do I have? There you go, this is the thing I want to see. So Shao Kahn didn't pick up relics just yet. So I don't know where his other monk went. Or I'm sure he made a monk. I don't know. Ah, there you go. There, it must be right there. And in the meantime, on this side, no. I'm not looking into fighting over here. Shao Kahn, though, chainmail armor. He is going for the infantry route. Japanese, I think they do have pretty decent infantry. Yeah, halberdier, champion, all the sweet stuff. So why not bring that in early on? Pikemen are still a counter for knights. So you know, knights without bloodlines and pikemen with upgrades. That surely is a fairly decent defense from knights. Oh man. Emin, dude, why don't you bring in some more siege? It would definitely make your life a whole lot easier. You won't have to bust through this wall. You could just, you know, kill the villagers behind it. But he has his monks, so where is he going to focus on? Looks like he's trying to get some conversions. And as far as I could see, no conversions. But yeah, you know, if Shao Kahn were to be lazy, he would put up some more stone walls behind this, but look at this, he is not repairing it. Yeah, he is just a little bit late as just in time, but that's only because of this strangler tree over here. Yeah, players picking up relics. They are fighting a knight fight, but only on one side, so that's I'm kind of sad to see this happening. It would be so fun to see if players could attack on this side as well, but man, the micro, it would, you know, it would need an intense amount of micro, and these players are only human, so there's only so much things they can manage. There are only so much things they can manage in a certain amount of time. Oh, not good, Shao Kahn losing his monks right there, not getting any conversions as far as I can see, but he has the numbers in terms of military. Oh man, look at this. Emin only on three units left, and I don't even know where they are. Well, one monk is over there, and the other one I don't know. Anyway, Emin putting up a castle. He is probably going into the samurai route. And a good thing to do. 2 siege workshops for Shao Kahn. Finally something is happening in this game, as Shao Kahn is going forward. And looking at the numbers, man, 42 military. He could easily split up his army. Maybe, you know, use, let's say 10, you know, 10 knights or anything, and start trying to tease on the other side. You know, look at this. Emin is still open. Does Shao Kahn even know about it? Let me see. No, he don't. He didn't scout it. So he is going through all this trouble. And Emin is just open on the other side. This is the power of scouting, people. You better start scouting, or you might lose the game because of it. Both of these players going up to Imperial. 29 minutes, nice time. I'm always Imperial too late. Even if I'm pocket, I'm too late. But no, Shao Kahn is in. Come on, buddy, start running already. There you go, Monk will go down. He has no chance of surviving whatsoever, as Emin has already got some good amount of samurai. Well, good amount, that's kind of exaggerated. He has only 4, but still he is piling up some more. Samurai though not really producing as fast as the Plumed Archers, but still a very strong unit anyway. Those Samurai will pretty easily deal with those pikemen, and even with those knights if they are elite samurai or upgraded. That is, and oh, look at this though, Xiaoke now finally playing a very good game as he brings in the siege. And he is going all the way on this side. He still has some knights out. He is going Imperial, so if he can keep this Ram alive and this Mangonel alive, he might do some serious damage, as his pikemen here in the backs do some damage as well. Nice, good play by Xiaoke. Can he keep up the good stuff though? Well, look at this, 40 population behind. So if Xiaoke doesn't screw up, I would say he is definitely looking into having a nice game. Putting up another castle in the middle, okay. I'm not really sure about that. I would say putting up a castle right here in protection of these siege workshop, or maybe even here to protect stone. That would be a whole lot better. I honestly think so. And I do think stuff, so yeah, there you have it guys. There you have it. Okay, Elite Samurai coming up. Well, he can make plenty of new samurai with his other castle, and another castle coming up. He is making an absolute stronghold over here on this hill. Not really a whole lot to protect except for this stone pile over here. And well, you know, Japanese heavily relying on their samurai. It's going to be necessary to have a good amount of castles up. Let's see, what about Emin? He has 2, making 3. Okay, so in that regard he is keeping up. But in terms of, well, also in terms of technologies, researches, he is doing just fine. So I hope, you know, Xiaoke is not going to give up his advantage. He is stacking up some army, but he better start pushing already. He could have denied this castle if he were to walk around a little more with his units. Or maybe if he would have done, well, infantry, you know, why not go the champion route? Let me think. Going the champion route, probably the samurai would eat your champions. So yeah, that might not be their best thing to do. No, a better thing to do would be to go with archers. Samurai not really being able, well, not really all too strong to defend from archers. So that would be a nice addition to the army. And I haven't seen a archer range coming up just yet. No, you know, the amounts of stone in this map, it's absolutely crazy. Xiaoke building a 4th castle already, even though he has still enough stone to build another one. It will be a matter of gold in the end. Let's see this fight here. Yeah, Emin is losing it. Well, at least this fight. And if Xiaoke, well, I have to say Xiaoke has to be careful not fighting with his samurai under the castle for all too long. These guys are not Huscarls, they are samurai, so they die fairly easily to those arrows. But then again, I don't really see an awful lot of gold left on the map. Well, this of course it is a good amount, but these samurais, they are fairly expensive. So you can't keep the push going infinitely. Well, taking a quick look then at the trash, halberdier, a lead skirmisher, and I'm looking for hussar. No, only light cav. Okay, so in terms of trash, fairly decent. At least all the things you do need. Elite skirmisher and halberdiers. Now taking a quick look at the upgrades. Oh, Emin is really behind there. Oh, this monk though, it should not have been going down. Sad to see that happen. And oh, Emin resigned. Oh, look at this. Yeah, he was fighting in the back as well. He found the hole, I think. What about Emin though? Let's see. Can I enable fog of war? No, I can't, but man, surely he knows. He knew this was open. Oh, Well, it would have been possible to ball this. It wouldn't have been an awful lot to ball. But yeah, these samurai running into your economy, that definitely will put you behind. And with almost 20 idols, Emin was only on an effective villager count of 70. With that, I guess he knew it was kind of over. Also losing this fight and seeing what Xiao Ke had, yeah, he was GGing out.